What's up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today with the review for The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 7, Episode number 7. The episode is titled Beef Got Served, you guys. So before we jump into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't yet subscribed, do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's discuss The Real Housewives of Potomac, shall we? You guys, so this episode, this review might be a little bit long, so bear with me because this episode pissed me the F off, you guys. So, remember last episode we left off with Mia on the phone with Patricia, right? And Patricia was talking about the fact that she has a beef with Wendy. So Mia is trying to figure out what the beef is between Wendy and between Patricia. But Patricia says she'll tell them when they see her. Lady, go away, please. You need to get a life at this point. I have saw far too much of Peter this year alone, and especially in the DC area. So we saw you earlier this year when we were dealing with Love and Marriage DC. You got your bar down there in the DMV area. Now we see you on Potomac in Miami. Like, Patricia, go find something better to do with your time. So then we see Football Head. So Football Head, she went to Saturn's Rings and Boy Robin's room, right? So she's talking about how her ex is in her DMs. I'm like, is your ex really in your DMs, or is it a situation similar to with Chris, where your ex may have saw your Instagram stories and responded to it? Like, now when it comes to her, I just don't know what the hell I believe, right? So then she's also talking about the fact that the Hobbit is making things difficult for her. Girl, what do you expect? Like, Ashley at this point is being willfully obtuse. You're being obtuse. Like, what did you expect from the man? Did you expect him to be like, oh, okay, you're gonna leave me, so let me make things which I don't believe which I don't believe that they're getting a divorce. But you think he gonna just sit here and say, let me make things easy for you? No. I just want her to go straight away from me. Actually, she can't go to hell. Go to hell. So then she's talking about the fact that, they asked her about a house. Has she put in an offer for a house? She said yes, she has put in an offer, but the people who live there, they won't move out of the house until about July or so. And she wants to move in around June, so she's pulling her offer. Girl, I couldn't care. I just really honestly couldn't care less. So, Boy Robin and Saturn's Rings, their room. Now, I would have been pissed off too. If you put me in a room where it's a pipe above my head, and anytime somebody upstairs flushes the toilet, I gotta hear it above my head. So let's just say somebody go to the bathroom late at night and they flush. Bitch, you mean to tell me I gotta hear that toilet flushing? Oh, yeah, no. I would have to get out of that house. Producers, like, truly original. Isn't that their production company? Y'all couldn't find a better house. This is the house that y'all could afford. This is the best that y'all can find in Miami. Really? I guess. Let's pause here and move forward, you guys. So next up, we see Wendy. So Wendy is talking to Karen, right? And she's talking to Karen about this situation with Charisse. Honestly, when it comes to Karen and Charisse, I really would love it if Karen would just pay Charisse big blockhead ass dust, right? But I love the fact that Karen says, I haven't talked to Charisse in 5 years, and then they do a flashback of the season. Which reunion was that? I feel like that was season 2's reunion, because that was Charisse's last reunion, because Charisse was sitting at the end of the couches. So that was Charisse's last reunion with us, and please make this Charisse's last ever season. I just don't ever want to see. I can go the rest of my time never seeing Charisse on The Real Housewives of Potomac ever. I know people want to say, well, if it wasn't for Sharice, there wouldn't be no Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, I'm fine with that. But I don't need to see Sharice. I don't care if Sharice was the one that brought the girls to this show. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't want to see Sharice. I'm tired of seeing Sharice. Sharice irks my nerves and irks my spirit, right? So after that, we see the ladies. So we saw the ladies getting ready to go out. I'm still stuck on how in the hell are Jacqueline and Mia friends with each other. I know currently that they are not friends with each other, and I can kind of see why. Mia is not somebody that I would ever in my life clamor to be a friend with. Friend of, friend with, friend nothing. Nothing about Mia would make me say, oh, she look like a good person to be a friend with. Absolutely not. She's a nasty spirit, a nasty demonic spirit. And then, as much as I don't like Sharice, I can understand her not wanting to share a bathroom and shower with other people. I can understand. I can actually understand that. I'm still confused as to why Sharice got her own room. She again, like I said last week, Sharice doesn't go here. She doesn't go here. Like, stop with the bullshit. Ugh. So now, like I told you, so they got ready to go out they were getting ready to go out, right? Now, Mia's just been a messy heifer at this point, right? So we see, please, somebody revoke Hey Arnold Stewie's goddamn TikTok. I do not like seeing, oh God, they just need to ban her from TikTok. Please ban that ass from TikTok. So, she was on the balcony doing her TikToks. So then Mia, aka The Mask, aka lying ass Mia, went downstairs and she was talking to Giselle Ashley about the situation between Peter and Mia. And I don't know what Giselle was trying to imply about the fact that that's Cynthia's ex. We know that. Let's be real. The only thing Peter's trying to do is just trying to he's trying to find somebody's wagon to hitch himself onto. Peter loves being on television. Let's be honest about ourselves. Peter loves being on television, and Peter is looking for any way to get his raggedy old ass back on TV. Don't give a fuck. But I really do want us to stop talking about Patricia. I really wish we would just leave Patricia where she is in the dust and don't bring her back, right? So after that, we see the ladies, right? So we see them, like I said, they're getting ready to go. So they're actually going to bar 1 for dinner. And I was like, of all the places in Miami, y'all choose bar 1. There's not an STK there. Of all the bars in Miami, whose bright idea was it to go to bar 1? Whose bright fucking idea was it to go to bar 1? So Mia is a fake ass person. So it's Mia, it's Jacqueline, it's Karen, and it's Wendy. They're in the car. And then in the other car, it is Hey Arnold Stewie, it is Sharice, it is Boy Robin, and it is Saturn's Rings, right? So I know in the car with Mia, Karen, Jacqueline, and Wendy, Mia was talking about Sharice and the fact that how Sharice is talking about, she doesn't share a bathroom with anyone, and it's hot in here. Shit, if it's hot, bitch, it's hot. And I don't blame Sharice. Bitch, if I'm hot, I'm hot. And I don't want to be somewhere where I'm hot. I don't want to be somewhere where I'm too hot or I'm too cold. I want to be just right. I'm going to the Four Seasons, darling. So Sharice is supposed to leave. Girl, goodbye, good riddance. I don't give a damn. But then Mia is talking about the situation with Karen and with Sharice and how she's on Karen's side and she can understand why Karen. I'm like, wait a minute, what? See, Mia is a flip flopping lying ass heifer. I can't stand Mia. Please let this be Mia's last season. This got to be the last season that I ever have to look at her and that face, looking like the fucking mask. Oh, can't stand Mia's lying ass. Now I had an issue with Robin, girl, and I get Charisse because when it comes to like certain things, like, well, in front of my friend, like in front of my friends, I ain't got no problem with farting in front of my friends. But when it comes to going number two, that is something that I really won't. Sometimes I don't even, and it's even certain family members that I won't do that in front of. So I kind of got her with that one. But when it comes to farting, baby, I will fart and blame it on somebody else. Like, oh, you stink. Done it plenty of times before. But as far as going number two, baby, it is just not something that I'm about to do. Now, Robin, girl, why are you going around naked in front of naked? I remember when I was 14 and I accidentally saw my mom naked and I was like, oh no, sis, you could have forewarned me. No ma'am. No ma'am. Let's pause here, you guys, and let's move forward. So they finally make it to bar one, and I could have swore in the previous episode that big football head ass, Hey Arnold Stewie ass, Ashley Darby said that she wasn't drinking. But mind you, earlier in the episode when she was with Giselle and Robin, this heifer got a goddamn Corona. Oh God, the way she drinks Coronas. The way that heifer gugs down a Corona. Ugh. Ban her from TikTok and ban her from drinking Coronas, because baby, the way she gulps them things down, it upsets my spirit. And I love me a Corona. I love me a Corona and a Dos Equis and a Bud Light. But the way she downs them, but I could have swore that big head heifer said she wasn't drinking. Lying ass bitch. Oop. I said it. Lying ass. Can't stand her either. Ashley, you big, you and that bulbous ass forehead. Gonna sit there and call Candace vindictive. Bitch, look in the fucking mirror. You did the shit that you did to Candace was pure vindictiveness. Like, you are a vindictive ass person. Like, super duper vindictive. All that is. I was like, is that a Susan Lucci? Oh my God, that is Susan Lucci. She was at BravoCon. To know me is to know I love Susan Lucci when she played Erica Kane on All My Children. All My Children was my favorite soap opera. One of my favorite soaps. Sorry, you guys. Watch What Happens Live is not on there showing some stuff from BravoCon. Oh my God, Susan Lucci. I love her. I legitimately love Susan Lucci. So back to this, right? So Ashley wants to call Candace vindictive. Girl, vindictive oh God. So then Hey Arnold Stewie asked them if anyone said that Chris touched her friend Deborah. So then they do a flash because Wendy says, yeah, somebody in the group did say that. And just says, yeah, that's what I heard. You lying. Oh, God, these women are fucking pissing me off. They are like, the stuff that they are doing this season is dangerous as hell. There's a whole movement called Me Too. At this point, y'all are making a mockery of that movement. And then for Mia and her lumpy booty ass, girl, go get them lumps out of your ass. Lumpy booty. Lumpy booty. She gonna talk about the fact that, Candace doesn't have a lot of ass, so maybe he was just feeling. I'd rather have no ass than a rock hard ass, because that's what yours is. Hard as a rock. It's solid. The bitch ain't moving. They gotta take lumps out of your ass, chunks out of your ass. I I can't stand Mia. 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 Gotta go. So, but Giselle, this line heifer told Robin that, yeah, Ashley said that, but Ashley, you kind of did make a gesture that Chris kind of touched her, but you didn't say it outright, but you did kind of make a gesture. But girl, don't nobody want Deborah's hard face ass. Don't nobody want that woman, her hard ass face with them jagged ass eyebrows. Y'all, the thing that threw me for a loop was the fact that I was watching Nikki Starr's video and she was talking about the fact that Deborah got Real Housewives of Potomac in her Instagram bio. And I said, you know what? Let me go and see if this woman is that thirsty to have that in her bio. And child, lo and behold, she has Real Housewives of Potomac in her bio. Bitch, you weren't even on this show for long enough to be able to claim the Real Housewives of Potomac. Even in the flashbacks, they show you about that quickly. Like, girl, the desperation, the thirst is real. Whew. And I'm not even halfway through with this review yet. I said it was gonna be a lengthy one, so y'all can just sit back because at this point we finna just get into the shit because this episode was bullshit. So once again, Giselle's talking about how happy she is that Karen and Charisse, at the airport they smiled at each other. Girl, did you not see them smiles? Karen with that smile, baby, those were not some real smiles. Those smiles were pretty fake. So they talk. Karen, you don't owe that woman not a damn thing. Let's just keep it 100% with each other. You don't owe her nothing. Not a damn thing. Charisse can go, oh, please send Charisse back to where she came from. Oh, God, this season is wearing me thin. This season is already wearing me thin than a motherfucker. So, Charisse then deflected and moved over to Wendy. And Wendy was like, wait a minute, girl. You coming at me, but you ain't even addressing Karen. I was like, amen, Wendy. God, can Charisse please go away? Charisse, go home. You don't go here. Like, oh my God. Let's pause here, you guys, and wrap up the episode. All right, you guys. So Patricia is at her restaurant. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. So she came over and she was cordial to everybody at the table, including Wendy, said person she is beefing with. And I'm still confused why this bitch is beefing with why this bitch is beefing with a woman. Peter, bitch, go get a motherfucking life. Like, Peter is a whack ass nigga. Peter's one whack ass nigga, but these women are some whack ass helpers too. So Peter left, right? So then Charisse box Big Bob the built ass and Mia, who looks like the fucking mask, they get up to go and talk to Peter and ask Peter what's going, what is his issue. Now, Charisse, girl, you gonna sit here and say that you want to pick Peter's ear for some business? Let me give you some business advice. Don't go into business with Peter. Don't ask Peter for any kind of business advice. Ask his ex-wife, Cynthia Bailey, how to bar one in for them. It ended poorly. So take that and run away. Girl, ooh, y'all are doing some dumb-ish tonight. Y'all are doing some dumb stuff. So Charisse left. So Peter says that he got an issue with Wendy because he sent Wendy the contracts and Wendy didn't respond to him. She doesn't have to. Like, if it doesn't suit her, if she read the contract and the contract didn't suit what she wanted to do, then I don't have to respond to you. Who the hell are you, Peter Thomas, for anybody to respond to you? Go to hell. So then Peter also wants to go one step further and prove that he a bitch ass nigga and say Wendy didn't, she in my city. Your city? So you own Miami. You own South Beach, Miami now. Oh, okay. So if anybody steps foot in Miami, you got to let Peter Thomas know that you there. Who are you? The mob? No. I'm not gonna go there with you. Yeah, she ain't checking with me. She ain't checking with she didn't holler at me to let me know she was in my city and she come to my restaurant. Do you not like money? Because so if somebody that you know come to your city, your quote unquote city, go to your bar, they supposed to let you know that they there. What kind of sense did that fucking make? What kind of sense does that make, Peter? Peter, go straight to hell and get the hell away from me. Sorry, you guys, that I'm cussing a lot in this video. I apologize, but this episode ran me hot, right? This episode ran me hot. Did y'all catch the fact that Jacqueline said that as an adult that she don't know if she would be friends with Mia? Girl, I don't know how you're friends with Mia currently, where you were friends with her then, because I damn sure. Okay, you guys. I'm trying to calm. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release it. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Cool, you good. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Release that shit. We good. For now. Because I'm finna get pissed off again. So, Mia brought her raggedy behind back over to the table, right? And she says, yeah, Wendy, Peter told me he got beef with you. And Mia, Wendy's like, why does Peter have beef with me? So she's talking about the fact that he sent you the contract and you didn't respond to him. And Wendy in her interview said, let me get this. So she put up her phone. So Peter texts her the contract. Wendy wanted to do a walkthrough. He said, I'll see. And she says he didn't respond back to her after that. So he ghosted her. Then she says, he also says that you in his city and you at his restaurant and you didn't check in, you didn't holler at him. And Wendy was like, girl, what? I don't have to check in with Peter. He's not my husband. And I was like, exactly. Like, you want a married woman to check in with a man that ain't her husband. Where they do that at? And Wendy said to her, maybe that's something that you and G do, but that ain't what me and my husband do. And she says, and if he got a beef with me, he needs to talk to my husband. I don't have beef with no man. And when she said she don't have beef with no man, Mia got in her fucking feelings. And I'm like, girl, all she said was she doesn't have a beef with a man. If he has a beef with her, go to my husband. Don't come to me. Then Nene tell Peter to stay out of the women's business. And right on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Peter ain't learned his motherfucking lesson. Ooh. So Mia got in her little feelings when Wendy said maybe that's something that you and your husband do. There was nothing that she said that was so negative or nasty about your husband. She said maybe that's what you guys do. That's not what me and my man do. And then Mia took her glass and tossed it at Wendy. I was like, you old raggedy heifer. So Wendy got upset and Wendy got heated, and I don't blame Wendy for that. Now I'm gonna come back to Wendy in a minute because Wendy, I got a little bit of an issue that I just want to point out to you. So then Robin want to get her big Hulk ass involved in the time about you're antagonizing her. You're antagonizing her. How in the hell did she antagonize that woman? Robin, there go that ugly health on my TV right now. Robin, you old lie. Oh, Robin, I can't stand. Robin, you should have sat there and ate your food and minded your business. So then she takes her phone out and she starts recording it, talking about, you're antagonizing her. You're antagonizing her. This woman just literally threw a glass of water at her. And she's the one that's antagonizing her. Let's rewind this back just a few minutes. Mia came to the table telling her that a man got beef with her. She says to her, I don't have beef with the man. If he got beef with me, he can talk to my husband. I don't have to check in with this man because he is not my husband. But Mia got so extra and in her feelings about that. Mia's the one that's the antagonist in this situation. Robin, sit your big She-Hulk looking ass right there and shut the fuck up. Oh, Robin pissed me off. Robin pissed me off. So Mia wants to keep screaming at Wendy. I'm like, girl, you doing the most. Somebody. She said something about my husband. Now she did say something about her husband after the fact that you and your husband sleep with different women and men, and you might be sleeping with Peter. I wouldn't be surprised. I told you guys how I feel about Mia. I think that her, Mia G, and Jacqueline done had a threesome allegedly. So then Mia was talking to Karen, and Karen was saying that you guys were both wrong. But then but Karen, I do respect Karen because Karen did ask Wendy, did you say something about her husband before or after? She says it was after, and the producers rolled it back. Now, if you guys look at what the producers rolled back, the producers were being messy as fuck, right? Because the producers rolled back was the original thing when she said that may be something that you and your husband do. What she was referring to was when Mia said that she needed to check in with Peter and that she got beef with Peter. Wendy was saying maybe you and your husband work that way where you got to check in with another man, but that's not the way me and my husband operate, right? Then she said, what she said after was, like I said, was the fact that they sleep with different men and women. That was after Mia came after Wendy and threw that goddamn drink at her. So then when Karen was telling them that they were both wrong, Giselle's old turkey neck ass gonna sit there and say, Karen, you're straddling the fence. You're straddling. Shut up. Shut up. Oh. Then Hey Arnold Stewie, big. Oh. I'm getting heated again. Hey Arnold Stewie's old raggedy ass. Now so we finna segue from this because we're about to segue at this point, right? Because I'm through with the review for now until I get to the last part of the episode, and I'm gonna put a clip in as well. So, big football head ass Hey Arnold Stewie, she gonna sit there and say that she doesn't agree with this, right? But she did say that she would feel the same way if a drink was thrown at her, right? But she doesn't agree with the quote unquote like the violence and stuff. I'm like, bitch. I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm just saying bitch out loud. Bitch, didn't you write a whole character statement in that situation with Candace and Monique? Wasn't that you? And you weren't even. You know what? I'm not even gonna go too deep into that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. So we don't have to talk about that in the comment section. But we can talk about it in the comment section is Giselle's old raggedy motherfucking ass, right? So Mia took her ugly ass outside, right? She called G up on the phone and talking about she's coming home. Girl, go home and don't ever come back. I see why you got locked out of your business. And I hope you don't even I hope that your brother-in-law keeps the business. I hope he keeps you and G locked out of that bitch for the rest of your lives. I hope you never see another penny from that motherfucker. Oh, I can see why, because you're so busy and you calling other women insecure and jealous. Look in the mirror. Your ass says, bitch, we are insecure. Your ass is lumpy and hard as a rock. That is what I call insecure. Your face is insecure. Your face is insecure. Your face looks like an entire mask. That's insecure. That is what insecurity is. Your ugly ass face. Them ugly ass, botched ass, blow up doll lips. That is ugly. That is insecure. Sorry, you guys. Battery's dying. We at 20%. Your face is insecure. Everything about your being screams insecurity. I am an insecure little girl. That's what insecure is. That's what insecure is. Your face, your botched booty, your titties. Everything about you screams insecurity. Everything about you screams, I'm an insecure little girl. Was gonna say something else, but we're gonna keep it nice, right? So, Saturn's rings and Boy Robin, they go outside to check on Mia. They can understand Mia and why she did what she did. I was like, I know you fucking lying to me. We gonna actually, could you end the clip right here, right now, of season 5, the trailer when the situation that happened with Candace and Monique. I'm about to cue it in right now.
We have been able to hold ourselves above the stereotype. And in 5 minutes, she took it away.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that clip where she was talking about the fact that for 5 years they were above the stereotype, but in 5 minutes she blew it away? But you understand Mia and what she did. Really. You can understand this, but you can understand that at the time. Now, I didn't understand it either, and I'm not going to sit here and play like, we're not going to talk about season 5 ever. We're not going to talk about that. That's not something we're going to talk about. That was wrong when it happened. This was wrong in this episode. So if y'all had an issue with what Monique did to Candace, you should have an issue with what this heifer did to Wendy. And then she hit her with her purse. Whew. This episode was just too much for me. It was just a lot. It was a lot for me. And I was so happy that Wendy said, I'm gonna go home because I came with the hypocrites, because y'all had an issue when Monique did it to Candace, but it's done to me by a light-skinned woman. And I don't want to bring in the colorism, but let's just be real. I'm not bringing in the colorism. I'm just going to sit here and say, you hated Monique so much that you looked for any reason to get rid of her. You hate Wendy so much that you will overlook what just happened to her. It's bullshit is what it is. It's fucking bullshit. Now, what I will say about the colorism is really among the fandom, because there are so many people that I do who were okay what Mia does, but if Candace or Wendy does it, it's a whole fucking issue. That's it, you guys. Let me know what you guys thought about this steaming pile of crap episode in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, you guys. Turn on your post notifications, share the video, and until the next time, you guys, stay safe, take care of yourselves, be blessed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all. I'm pissed. I'm still heated. See you later.